Ghost time is the best.
I'm
Followed
telling
by
you.
Smokey's time.
Okay,
Followed by Smokey's
chikama.
time.
Smokey, you missed too.
I miss fireworks.
There are
Oh
a
my
few
god.
things Tiara said that we were like, nah.
Oh, hell no.
You guys are just snitches. Snitches. Y'all gonna get stitches.
Oh, yeah. The Tiara, no Tiara. It's who go call Tiara is now.
Okay, finally, Smokey managed to link up. That's good. So you're gonna have to be quick about this. What is your
Yeah, I'll be
take
quick.
on financial crimes and reporting your spouse or sibling if they have been stealing from you? That's one. The next one, how do you stand on a 9-year age gap between spouses? One, with regards to your sibling, two, with regards to your child.
No. You people have to work hard to catch the person.
Why is it that all the guys are like, why Aaron and Tiara say they no send their spouse to hell with their spouse?
No. You catch the person by your self now, not me now.
Exactly.
As in both sibling and spouse.
Yeah, both sibling and spouse. You have to catch the person. As long as I'm not an accomplice. I'm biased in the matter.
What if the sibling or spouse is stealing from you?
Yeah. Stealing from you $2 million,
So
$2 million whatever.
there are some things that like here over here, there are some things that are just some crimes are terrible, right? Like child molestation, rape, that sort of stuff.
Right, against
And
humanity.
I can't aid and abet that. But if you stole money, I don't know about that. Financial crime, they will have to come get you by themselves. Yeah. Yeah, if you didn't hurt somebody, I'm now I have like I don't want to have to report you, but I hope your sins catch up with you. You know.
So you and your sibling are in business. Cool down. You and your sibling are in business, and the business is making lots of money, and the sibling is using your head.
Like the Okafos and the Okonkwas.
Yes, like those people. Yes, like those people. Okorie, no Okoye.
Yes.
So you're one of the Okorie brothers, and
Yes.
another brother is using your head and collecting coins.
Bro, Kai, that's the ultimate betrayal. My own bro.
Will you report or not?
For my money, you get the money where you know go feel leave for your sibling, though.
How much is your level?
No, but to be honest, based on my own principle, some things I won't go and report the person, but I will.
So
inside the house, you must bring my money back. You must
the person
forfeit.
has taken the tune of $2 million from you.
Exactly.
If all attempts to bring the money
to do inside discussions.
Well, I could leave them for you.
Okay. 100. So
I leave them for you. But you can't. Obviously, you can't steal anymore. The one way you don't chop. Oh yeah, good for you. But there's
a spouse?
A spouse. Your spouse steals from you. Are we in the same bedroom or we have left each other?
Yeah, in the same bedroom.
The same bedroom now.
You cuddle up at night.
The money? Who is she spending it on?
All
Our family members. If you thief, there's a matter. If you're spending it on your family members, you thief from me. I'm like, you be momo. Don't you know that what I have is yours? That's fine. But if you are spending on my fellow man,
or woman,
or woman, people are going to have to cough this remit You have to remit some remittances back, please.
Are you calling?
So,
Are you
so,
calling
so
IRS or
basically,
FKK? Which one are you?
No, something. See, that's why I gave this. There are some technicalities sprinkled in because this you and the spouse are you put together. If you're not
Yes.
together,
yes.
then all's fair.
You're together now.
According to a certain someone, all is fair in love and war and politics. If we are together, why are you doing this now? This is so dumb. But I leave it for you. But if we are
So
not
you can't
together, you
report
will give me
any
my
of them.
money. No, I
You
can't
can't
be
report any
reporting
of them.
people. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm scarred from childhood. I was class monitor. Nobody liked me. Yeah, I used to write my friends' names in names of noisemakers. I've not recovered since that time.
Oh, sorry.
Sometimes a man wants to be liked, So.
You've been through a
Oh,
lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
over here, there's an emphasis over here. Snitches get
Yeah, no,
stitches.
stitches get
Yeah,
stitches.
Yeah,
No, no,
the grasses will get cut.
I'm not law
The grasses will
enforcement. Go
get
and
cut.
catch the person.
Wait, cool now. About the age difference thing, what he will think.
That's iffy. I'll be quick. So if here is the thing, we are okay with an older man and a younger woman, but we're not okay with a
no. Speak for
younger.
yourself. Speak for
I
yourself.
speak for myself. Okay,
Uh-huh.
technically, in the world, people don't really frown. It's in the West they frown more on older man, younger woman, right? It's not as frowned upon, but the world generally seems to frown more on older woman
Older
and
woman.
younger man, and I don't know why. Now you say sibling or
Yeah, if it was your sibling, what would you do? If it was your offspring, what would you do?
idea, I would say well, I'm not gonna block you too much, but I'm gonna tell you all the things that come with it, and ask you if you're really prepared. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I will not encourage you for both. I will not encourage you. And looking at you and your maturity and all that, I will give you advice because I know people, both people like I'm close to people who both on the
Both sides
female
of the
side
exam.
and both sides of the divide, and they're doing okay, So because maturity and meeting each other somewhere in the middle is important. If there's a gap mentally, then that's where problems come in. After all, the King of England and the future King of England are married to older women. Well, I know they are getting along just fine.
See where you go hang out.
Well, I've been there.
Oh yeah, we said. Well, I've been there.
Yes, no. In the
For
early
who
days
the
of it.
what the ear
For
or
Charles
this
now.
with
Charles.
They don't even allow Charles.
Camilla.
They don't even
Yes,
allow.
no.
Charles and Camilla had fights. They had problems.
No, they've
Yes,
always
no.
been. They didn't have problems.
No,
It
they've
just
always
wasn't allowed.
been.
It was frowned upon.
Yeah, they've always got along very well. The age difference was never a problem for them.
You're here now. You might as well take the lead on this. The EFCC and the Osun State account debacle, freezing the account because they said there were suspicious transactions, unfreezing the account because the president said he was embarrassed and as a result, it should be unfrozen. What's your opinion?
Well, I personally, after watching some of the stuff, the legal eggheads with their white wigs have said it's illegal, and that was terrible. And then for Babakara to do the same thing that a certain president did to him in Osun State, I mean, tit for tat. Although he came out and said, "Oh, that's not good," and that he asked the EFCC to unfreeze the account. So people are like, oh, wait, so you are in charge of the EFCC. Your hand is in their kettle. Now they push the draft pieces. So, but basically, I mean, even look at the whole Emefiele saga, changing of currency notes. He still feels slighted by that, to the point that he also talks about how they changed the currency and made it hard for him to get elected. And then he was so pained that he went after Emefiele. And Emefiele is in the gulag till today. He's how many houses did he have in Abuja? 50 or something, all seized and everything. And then we come to find out that Emefiele used to be Tinubu's account manager in Senate Bank. Did you know that? But Baba still not happy with them. So what is good for the goose is good in Uganda. That's what I think. It's not good. It's wrong. I mean, I know all's fair in love and war and politics, but man,
My take.
What's not good is not good.
My take on it is, they say two wrongs don't make it right. Somebody say it makes it even, but that's by the by. So I think EFCC, they were acting within the
ambits of
the law, doing it, but the timing was wrong.
Yeah.
What's even wronger is Tinubu saying, hey, stop that. Because it then shows that EFCC is dancing to your tunes, and you can use or disuse them anyhow you please, which to me is an even bigger danger. I mean, EFCC had goofed by going, yeah, okay, they froze the account because they said there was some financial mismanagement, whatever. If Tinubu could have gone via his attorney general, and he shouldn't have put his hand in it directly, saying, "Hey, this is an embarrassment to me, so stop what you're doing." It then shows to anybody who is watching that, look, EFCC is this man's plaything, and if you step anyhow, he can set EFCC upon you, or if EFCC is investigating you for something, if you step the right way, he can tell them to call off the investigations. And that is not a good place for Nigeria to be, in my opinion. So whilst EFCC were wrong, I think Tinubu himself was wronger, and he has left us in a much worse place. But then what do I know? I'm just somebody sitting in his kitchen, tying his robe. What do I know?
Me, I don't think any of us are under the illusion that the EFCC is a president. I mean, Obasanjo created it to be a tool of the presidency, basically. So I was not under any illusion that EFCC is not controlled by the guy sitting in Astor Rock. So that one day. So to me, although I would say I'm biased, because on the face of it, it looks like, oh, EFCC went and did this thing, and you're coming out and saying, this is not fair. We should try and let everything be fair with this election coming and all these things. So reverse that unfairness. But you guys know what I feel about the current establishment. So it's just optics. It's the farce still going on, you know. I don't know. I don't trust.
Go on.
I don't trust that it's as simple as it is on face value.
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure what is going on, but I smelled several rats, and I'm not sure how it plays for him. But if you had the power to control the EFCC in the first place, and they made a move, and you're coming out to say, "Oh, reverse the move," there's some head knocking going on that we don't understand.
Yeah,
I
I don't
refuse to
think
think it's as
EFCC would
simple as,
move.
oh, he was such a good president. Commend
Yeah,
him. I don't believe it.
I don't think EFCC would move on anybody without his say so.
Yeah.
Somebody at that level, as governor of state level, I don't think without his say so, without his express approval. That's my take on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do I know?
So from that, what you're saying is that it was just a bad move.
Oh yeah.
It's a bad move.
Good question.
Yes, Sasha?
So the basis for the freezing, right, was suspicious movement of funds
Funds,
from the
yeah.
account into blah blah blah, suspicious payments to ghost workers, blah blah blah. Please, are they the first government to do that in all the years? Like literally, ghost workers is a term that even kids know all across Nigeria.
Because they're not the first doesn't mean they should continue doing it.
So I know, but that means what I'm trying to drive at is that it's obvious that it's not about those monies being moved, but they're being targeted to bind their hands, to put their hands in handcuff, to disable them, to move as fast as other opponents, right? Like, again, I might not know much about politics, blah, 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 but all those, it's pretty much obvious to a layperson like me. It doesn't make sense. There's no basis that I see. If you wanted to freeze any account based on that, you'd be freezing all the states. Every single state and their family members.
Well,
and it is politics. I mean,
this one that Tiara is smiling like this. What do you want to say now?
Baja's baby.
Say it, Tiara.
Wait till you want Baja's baby to see
Put on your tiara and say it.
First and foremost, I don't think that regardless of what Tinubu said, you people will forgive him. Because if he did not come out and say they should not have seized the account, people will be like, it's the reason why they seized the account. Now you have come out to say, okay, people should please use Mercy. Like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. And I'm
that's
like,
why I said on the face of it, yes.
And also, right, he didn't have to. Like, knowing who he is and how he behaves and how he do be moving in the past. He didn't have to he didn't have to comment. He's not trying to portray himself as a good person. Just generally speaking, he's not like, you know what, I'm trying to be a good person. I care about optics. He doesn't give any rat ass about optics, whether you think he's
he
bad.
Doesn't care about optics, and he got Reno Mokri, Wala, and all his opponents to come and change optics for him.
No, see,
the guy is the master of optics.
No, I think that he has a team.
Optics and haptics.
He has a team, and he has successfully recruited people that are supposed to be smart. Like a lot of people that are on his team before now did have some, or they came up, or they had the optics of someone that had sense. Now, I don't think that he, as a person, considering his age and who he is, has time to be checking him out inside everything that happens in Nigeria. Just to be clear, like, I don't think he has that. He doesn't give two fucks. Like, whether or not, like, when the just thing happened and he was like, you people don't have electricity, that's who he is. Oh, like, them cleaning up after him, it doesn't concern, that's your business. Like, you want to clean up, sure. If you don't want to, sure. It doesn't matter to me either ways. These people might want to clean up because they work for him and don't want to be smeared with the debts that includes working for him. And I think that, like, you need to separate those two things. Like, and it's not like I'm supporting him or anything. I'm just like, you separate those two things. Him cleaning his optics might not have nothing to do with him, because when you hear him talk, it's obvious he doesn't give a fuck. And he's not trying to hide, I don't give a fuck. His wife is also not trying to hide, I don't give a fuck. The only people that give a fuck are the people that work for him. He doesn't have any stake in the matter of giving a fuck. So I think that this one that he's coming out to say, like, is damn if he does, damn if he doesn't. But I'm glad that he did say something. Nobody's under the illusion that EFCC is not influenced by the executive arm. I don't think there's any part of governance that is not influenced by the executive government. Let's not be lying to ourselves.
Yeah. But the difference is, we were under the illusion. We suspected it. Okay, I was under the illusion that they were the EFCC. No. Cool down now. No, let me land now. You suspected, didn't think that they were not, that they were under the executive's thumb. But with this current thing,
didn't see that.
Let me turn off my background so that he can see. It's for him in particular. This is a glass of water. This particular thing is for you. This is a glass of water. All right.
So let me. Okay, I did not suspect. No, I suspected, but I was not sure. But with this current move, cool down now. Were you in my head?
Why you lying?
This current.
Why you lying? Why are you a
Oh,
lawyer?
because I shaved my grays.
Why
No,
are you
people with gray don't lie. We won't accept that. We tell the truth as it is. So my point is, with this current move, he has just laid it bare that look, EFCC is my tool, and I will use it as I please. So if you're not stepping right, they can come after you at
Interesting.
my yeah.
I say interest is now, just under the conclusion.
He has cleared it. If you had any doubts, he has
When
cleared
they
it.
removed the MFLA and he's still fighting for his life. When Buhari removed, who was that again? Who was the government in Buhari's time? When all of them were removing people that were
Gandu JB was
they were using EFCC to remove people's legs. They were using EFCC to alcohol. Even Obasanjo did it. Like, why are we lying? Like, why are
So
we just saying it now?
my point is, at those points, they could always say, it's not me, the FCC is an independent, I never sent them
During
after you.
Buhari's time, it was only people that were anti-APC that were ever in EFCC's pockets.
My point is, those people had cases. You're right. Those people actually did stuff. So you can actually say, well, they did stuff. I'm not the person sending EFCC after them. EFCC is just going after them because
In this
they did
situation,
stuff.
they also did stuff. EFCC is deciding to do their job for the first time.
Ugo,
Good, but he's now saying, EFCC, don't do your job.
But in the past, they've also forgiven people for EFCC from EFCC's handwork because they were now pro APC.
Like EFCC is actively going after. No, what would happen in those cases? Like, you would not hear anything about it anymore, and people will be like, EFCC, look at Yaya Bello now. People they've been on his case, but you won't hear anything about it, and they'll be like, EFCC, are you people deaf, dumb, man? What's going on? But this one, EFCC were actively on the case, and Tinubu said, fall back.
Smart man.
So there's a difference.
Yes,
there's a difference.
There's
a difference. The army was on the march.
I would not be surprised at all that this thing is a coded message to Adeleke and the PDP people in Osun State. Like he has had a meeting there and said, see, I want this. I'll give you if this. And this is just.
But he did say that now. Adeleke actually said that. We've agreed that we support you for presidency. Why are you still, how do you put it? Why do you still persecuting us, or why are we still fighting? Something like that.
Exactly.
On those lines. He actually
said that. I
didn't know about
yes, that. No. He has no, it's not just last week.
Jesus,
he has said it that vote accord for Osun State, but for presidency, we're voting Tinubu. It's not. Oh no, it's not even news. No.
Exactly. So why are we shocked?
I'm sure he just called and said, Baba, you know what's up now. We already trashed this out.
And
I really don't
this is something that has happened over and over again. That like I'm surprised that this is something we're talking. Like if you know him, this is his movement. When Erifai fucked up, that everybody was like, definitely Erifai is gonna die. You're gonna die today, and the next day
you're going to wipe you out. Yeah.
But like that's how you do be baby. It do be publicly warning you.
And this is the reason. This is the reason why you just know that Obi doesn't have any skeleton in his cupboard.
But that's not the. But my point is, Tiara, to your
would have tossed him away. He would have locked him up.
No.
Skeleton in the cupboard don't matter if you're not playing on. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I would like. Please go on. Because here you want to defend the president. So please go on. I would like to hear you defend.
No.
Conversation again, right? If he does not, again, sometimes people are not threats, and if he doesn't consider you a threat, it might not have to warn you. Sometimes he might just be a small fish, and he was like, you know what, you people should do you and not do anything. Like again, that's just the behavior of people. If I don't consider someone a threat, I'm not going to. I don't give a fuck what is in your cupboard. You can keep us in your cupboard. The moment I'm interested enough in you, however, I will bring out skeletons in your cupboard. So I just have to be interested. It's an interest problem. Even me, as I am like this, and I'm not to the world. That's how it is. If I'm interested in you enough, you have skeletons. Even if you don't have it, I will put it there.
Especially if
That's
you
another
are
level.
connected to the CIA.
That's the manipulation you're talking about.
Allegedly.
What? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I said, especially if you're connected to the CIA. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
There's no person in power that will see his rival and know that his rival has skeletons or even a bone, a metatarsal in his cupboard and not dig it out.
He doesn't have. My point is, you're assuming
So
that.
the man, no, I'm not saying there's not. You can't pin anything on the man. That's what I'm saying. Is name the former politician or former governor that doesn't have something you can point to or
Maybe talked about this
allude to, and
If I want you to have skeletons in your cupboard, best believe that you will have skeletons in your cupboard. It's not about you. I think you're overestimating who you are as a person in general.
No, I'm not overestimating. I'm saying I'm talking like someone on the streets.
Okay.
We haven't, even us that are here, we are looking for something of that guy.
No, but like that's it. You might be. I'm saying that like if there's interest enough, you don't have
You
to.
think there isn't interest in
I mean,
yet he's being chased pillar to post like the street urchin. Why don't it seems there's no interest according to you? The interest is not enough. Why bother with him? Why bother enough not to allow him drink water and drop cup?
$1 billion. Actually, that's not so much. If you give me $1 million, I will put 13 in his cupboard for you on your behalf. So that you just
even my governor with the entire gutter, they still go pull out in WAEC results, display and put in picture. Like she's saying, actually, if somebody wants skeletons to be a cupboard, there will be skeletons. But so far, they never see. So until then, let's err on the side of
he's not seeing
like skeleton. No,
they can't even put because people would have put just to curry favor with the man.
Okay, wait, Tiara, you're not arguing that there are no skeletons.
I'm not saying that skeletons or not skeletons. I'm not even saying it's about you. I'm saying that even if you say that you're Jesus Christ like this, so they burn him pure. Remember, they put skeletons.
You manufacture skeletons.
Even the open cupboard, they've not been able to lodge a skeleton.
That is the issue.
Do you understand?
Yeah, because Peter Obi is better than Jesus.
He's not. So his own standards are higher than everybody's standards. To the point that they can't even pin anything on him. That's this thing. It's not that he's perfect. I'm saying that his standards as
no one said he was perfect, but
are better than every other person.
I'm saying that even the person that people consider perfect in life, like Jesus, that is your standard, they put skeletons in his cupboard. Like, how is this?
I give you an example. Let's go U.S. politics. Barack Obama, 8 years, no scandal. Maybe there's a skeleton, but nobody has found the skeleton. Even the people that hate him to beyond repair, they still haven't found anything other than he wore a tan suit.
So Obamacare that we're fighting now.
No. That's policy. I'm talking about false failures.
It wasn't just policy. They actually did question.
I'm talking about scandals. Nobody has found, like Biden, they talked about his son and the laptop. Trump, we can't even we can't even go there. All these other people, but Uncle, all they said was that he had the tan suit. I'm not talking about policy. I'm talking about scandals.
That policy was also tied to fraud. You're making it sound like
no. I'm not talking about policy. Every president can be judged based on policy and say, "Oh, this was his skeleton." This guy had no scandal. What was his scandal? That they say his wife is a man and she has Adam's apple, but the EKB on that woman cannot be a man's own. But I digress. Yeah, but then again, they couldn't pin anything, and they still haven't. That's what I'm trying. I gave you another context, so it's not about policy. Tiara, don't sidetrack me.
No, it's not you. I don't think you're listening to me, but I'm going to let you go because I can't be bothered.
Yeah, let's make it crystal clear.
Tiara is saying there is a manufacturing plant somewhere.
Unfortunately, they haven't been able to manufacture to the specs of Obi. Unfortunately, there could be. We're not saying, but unfortunately, so far
No, so
they haven't
look
been
at it
able to
like this. I
manufacture
have a
case
view
like.
like this. I think Peter Obi would be a better president, but as far as that 2023 election goes, I feel like I agree with what Tiara is saying. The APC camp as a unit, whoever their affiliates are, whatever their information sources are, did not think that they needed to manufacture dirt skeletons against that guy because they had the rigging game completely on lock. They had the INEC thing completely on lock. So I get what she's saying, but it's not a good thing that she's saying, but I get
Oh,
what she's saying.
it's all good. That's
Let me tell you something that will stay security. Just because you've not been hacked doesn't mean it just means they're not interested enough. Like if you have the highest level of security in your life, be CIA. The only thing that keeps you from falling or faltering as a person, organization, is because nobody's interested enough. Nobody wants to dedicate the resource enough. Once you are targeted, best believe that you will fall.
Well, considering what I have seen
I
in the
hope you
last
people are
4
not
years,
saving passwords in
I
Google
can,
Drive. Sha.
yeah, I can say for what I've seen in the last 5 years, there is no way this man is not number one on the interest list with the amount of replies he gets from proxies and spokespersons and all that, and data boys and data girls. There's no way you can't tell me he's not number one person of interest for
no, but according
these
with
people.
regards to some of us here, he's not. He's not that high a person of interest. So
No, you guys are you're getting this thing wrong. You're thinking that we're saying no reach. We're saying when you look at the environment that we're talking about, you have to read the tea leaves of that environment. You can't have an idealized perspective of how the whole Nigerian politics works. As it is today.
I don't feel he's a saint. I've I've never felt that. He's a politician, of course, they're gonna have. But what I'm saying, the smallest place he goes, he's always on the radar. If they didn't care, like Tiara is saying, and some and you are alluding to, if he wasn't, it wasn't. If it was of no consequence, allow the madman go and be speaking. You don't need to amplify
I
it.
think the thing is, I think the way I see it, they would want to put those skeletons in, but the man's life is so documented that
Where are you going to slip it?
you're going to have a hard time finding where to put it in. Because if you say, oh, it's a girlfriend somewhere this way, the guy's life is so documented, they'll be like, yeah, but on this day, that day he was here, there, and there. So when did this happen? If you say it was money he stole, we'll be like, well, this. So I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but
But
let's
so
say
far,
they just haven't been able to do it.
Well, what if there's at least one, no matter how little, one loophole that they've found, but they're banking it for when they actually really need to use it, because right now it is not, they have
That
other
one serves
options.
you.
we can only work with what we have, which is they don't have anything. We can only work with
that one serves
Let me
you.
give you context of how to get something.
That's what I'm saying. But you can only work with what you have.
No, let me give you context. So let's say that I know that Peter Obi is in Las Vegas today, and I want to fuck him up. I want to fuck him up real good. I know that, okay, Boya, you have maybe 2 bodyguards, and from where I am, I shoot a dart at him, and then he passes out, and then, or you give him some level of things that make him inebriated. Then I go and naked him and take pictures with him in my hotel and put it on the internet. Will you say that, I won't believe the internet because surely his life is so documented. We all knew he was in Las Vegas. I'm not even thinking far. I'm not even going too far in the planning. Like, you cannot tell me that it's impossible to get that on anybody. How?
That's what I'm saying.
Unfortunately, it hasn't been done.
That can be done. So that can be done, but it hasn't been done yet for whatever reason.
He's not interested. Now that people are making me interested, I'm feeling like I do need to do this so you can see that it's possible. People are just not interested.
But you should try.
Evil
You
shot.
I
should
would.
try.
Yeah, but you know
Yeah,
what?
you should try and let's see. You should
Please, I
try
want
and
to
let's
stay
see.
informed on every step of your
You
plan,
know,
please,
you
because it's
should try
sounding
and
very
let's
interesting.
see because I don't believe that you're higher in this totem pole than
Yeah.
the people that he's giving sleepless nights. He's not on your radar.
Last
But
night.
everywhere
My
he's
sister,
Nobody
instead of you to waste your
said,
brain power on such, come on, let's make money, son.
"Oh, I beg, I
Let's make money.
you know, I
Okay?
don't have children. There's no next of kin for me. I have no I have no incentives for that.
Leave this. You put your brain to better use.
as a
Leave wild good
hey,
cases and
yeah,
shit.
these are
That
just
all gathered this camp
conjecture.
together.
This is just
That they
conjecture.
should be
You're even
sitting.
I'm sure you're even building one other conjecture and more imaginative conjecture than the people that you're even thinking about it.
You know, like, see, he hasn't even gotten his camp together. I don't think he's I genuinely don't think that
He
Obi is
hasn't
a threat
gotten
in
his
2027. I
camp.
don't know how
Fantastic. Yeah, no, and you are entitled to your opinion. So great. You know, you've always stood like this. Now is of no consequence.
An
So
APC
it's no
supporter,
problem.
let me know
I
what's holding him back.
personally, seeing what the groundwork that has been laid by the APC, I doubt if anybody is a threat. It's a layers deep.
Exactly.
Well, let's see. Hey,
Machiavellianism and their
people
scoundrelism.
didn't think
I
Scoundrel.
mean, yeah.
Abacha was gonna. But hey, it dropped. So we never know. I said,
See,
hopefully we're there in 2027. You never know. I- We may not be there. We might be there, but it is what it is.
by the special grace of God.
Oh, with the grace again. And at
We didn't
this,
talk about the coalition.
well,
Mhm.
that would
The
be for.
coalition.
But for me, on that coalition, I think
Yeah.
they shouldn't have even brought it up. Be coded, be covert. Now that you've brought it up into the public
Yeah.
space, it's going to be scuttled. If you really wanted to do something, be covert about it.
Yeah.
Now you put it in the public space.
And they failed the other time when they tried to get a coalition. So what
I
So
feel like
chances that it will work?
the impact to each of them in their base is too much. Like it's going to be really difficult for each of them to concede to say, "Oh, I'm stepping down from this thing." The impact you might lose your base for each of them. For Kwankwaso, for Atiku, if they say, "Oh, I'm stepping down," their base.
it was a heated discussion this week. Thank you all for being there. From the crew, we are out. Catch you all next week. Stay blessed, stay tops. JXB for the outside looking in.